mud-caked tracks slowly turning for the first time in 80 years as it's dragged.
Removing individual track links using a sledgehammer to drive out rusted pins.
Lifting the inner road wheels, showing the complex torsion bar suspension. Using a torch to heat stubborn bolts on the front drive sprockets.
Rigging the engine with chains and hoisting the V12 block out of the tank.
Level.
All right, she's clearing the mantlet. A little more to the right.
The bare steel hull shimmering under workshop lights, free of all debris.
Cutting out a hopelessly corroded section of the floor with a plasma cutter.
Welding in a fresh piece of thick, historical-grade steel plate.
Grinding down the welds until the surface is perfectly flush. Applying a chemical rust converter to the hard-to-reach interior corners.
Brushing the interior walls with a stiff wire brush to remove scale.
Measuring the cylinder bores with a digital micrometer.
Honing the cylinder walls until a crosshatch pattern appears.
Installing 12 brand new, gleaming aluminum pistons into the block. Torquing the cylinder head bolts in a specific sequence.
Reassembling the complex ZF transmission, gears meshing perfectly.
Connecting the spark plug wires to the distributor cap.
Connecting the spark plug wires to the distributor cap.
Sandblasting all 48 interleaved road wheels individually.
Greasing the bearings of the road wheels with thick, red lubricant.
Sliding the torsion bars back into the hull with a metallic clack.
Mounting the drive sprockets onto the final drives.
Bolting the road wheels back onto the swing arms in their complex pattern.
Close-up of the wheels lining up perfectly along the hull.
Laying out 96 new track links on the workshop floor in a long line.
Hammering in the new, greased track pins to join the links.
Using a tractor to pull the hull over the laid-out tracks.
Connecting the two ends of the track over the drive sprocket.
Adjusting the track tension until the sag is historically accurate.
Painting the tracks in a dark, weathered manganese steel finish.
Installing the restored driver's seat with fresh black leather. Mounting the steering levers and connecting them to the linkages.
Cleaning the glass on the original Zeiss turret sights.
Installing the instrument panel, every gauge needle calibrated to 0. Wiring the internal lighting, a soft glow illuminating the cabin. Reinstalling the turret basket and the manual traverse hand wheels. Greasing the turret ring bearings with a high-pressure grease gun. Lowering the turret back onto the hull, a perfect, heavy fit.
Sliding the 88mm gun breech into the turret, locking it in place.
Masking off the vision blocks and delicate sensors with tape.
Spraying a layer of red oxide primer over the entire exterior.
Spraying a layer of red oxide primer over the entire exterior.
Applying Dunkelgelb, dark yellow. Base coat in smooth, even passes.
Mixing olive green paint for the camouflage pattern.
Airbrushing soft-edge green stripes across the turret and hull.
Adding wrought brown highlights to complete the 1942 scheme.
And painting the tactical number 131 on the side of the turret.
Applying Zimmerit anti-magnetic paste texture to the lower plates.
Chipping the paint slightly around the hatches for realistic weathering.
Using a sponge to add rust streaks and rain marks for depth.
Attaching the Pioneer tools, shovel, wire cutters, and jack to the sides.
Threading the steel towing cables along the side of the hull.